Okay then guys, so we need to talk. This parcel that I'm holding in my hands right now might be the most important purchase I've made towards my PlayStation 3 collection. I will delve into why that is and why you guys should really think about capitalizing on this opportunity, because it is available to everyone out there. So first of all, welcome to Foreign Depository. This is, I guess, is it a collector's manual piece? It sort of is, isn't it? It's a collector's manual piece because it's to help you with your PlayStation 3 collection. So this parcel has just come all the way from Canada, and I wasn't expecting it to get here because I didn't put my address in properly, but they did fix it for me when I contacted them, and I got back to them within the first couple of hours. If this turns out as I think it has done, then I will be making one more purchase from their website for the time being, because I saw this video last year, and I'll put a link to the video below so that you guys can understand it, where I kind of discovered this. Essentially, VGP put in an order to Sony for another batch, a reprint batch of games from that Sony have available to reprint. So even recently on Instagram, this week just gone, they posted on their Instagram they got more stock. Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Rising, they've got more stock of that. They've been restocked. That's crazy. If these are factory sealed, brand new, now I haven't bought those games. Those are not what I've bought. Right now, VGP on their website, they have a bunch of PlayStation 3 games available brand new. Now some of them, actually, these second reprints, some of them have got little name changes, but it doesn't devalue it in any way. It's still the same game, and I believe I saw somebody saying about the update codes, the codes that are inside of the games having dates that are further beyond the previous expiry dates for DLCs and stuff. So I will be confirming that in the future with my next order. But this came in from VGP, nice little thank you. And yeah, this could be this is the logo for VGP, by the way, if you guys can see that. So yeah, this could be, an absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I think it is. So I didn't have, now granted these are going to be the Canadian versions, but if you're North American, then it doesn't really matter to me. There are some differences, and you might have preferences on the front covers, and I'll touch on that in a moment. But the two items that I bought that have come factory sealed are Ratchet and Clank Collection and the Killzone Trilogy. This is amazing for all the right reasons, and I just can't express to you, these are mine. These are going to my personals. They're being opened. I have wanted to play the Ratchet & Clank collection for the longest time. I can now finally start my Ratchet & Clank journey from the beginning. I played the PS4 game, loved it. I've dibbed and dabbed with the others on PlayStation 2. I have this digital only. Go and get the Ratchet Gladiator, as it is in the UK, or Ratchet Deadlocked. Go and pick up that on the PlayStation Store before that goes completely with trophy support. But yes, I could finally play this all the way through. And the second-hand prices for these, go on eBay and go on factory sealed and new and see how much the prices are for these. Ridiculous. Again, Killzone Trilogy. This one's a bit easier to get. But as you're aware, the Classics HD that has Killzone 1, the price of that is astronomical. So getting the Killzone Trilogy, and yeah, so as you can see on the front here, it says it in English and French, so that's how you know you've got a Canadian version rather than just a regular US North American version. But I don't mind. I actually don't mind at all. Yeah, thrilled, absolutely thrilled to have these. So yes, they put in an order, and the collections were the ones that got reprints. So these have been reprinted. But when I say reprints, it's not these are coming straight from the publisher. This is the thing I couldn't understand in my head. I was like, if they're reprints, then are they like not fakes, or is it like an aftermarket? No, these are brand new copies of these games. But these brand new copies were made late last year. That's insane. It's such an insane thing, and this is why I wanted to make this video, because I want you guys to kind of capitalize on this. There's an opportunity here to get your hands on some of the games that are really expensive, like I think the Siberia collection or stuff like that. But these collections are available for you to go and purchase. Silent Hill, I think it's like 15 quid. Homecoming, I don't know if that's a good Silent Hill game or not, guys, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there. I'm going to pick up the God of War collection and the an Infamous collection. When those arrive, I'm going to be testing the codes on them, because obviously Infamous collection has Festival of Blood DLC code inside the box, and then the God of War has the codes for the Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta PSP games that came out that were also available on the PlayStation 3. And if those codes work, then suddenly they become the best value for money versions of that, because obviously those codes have usually expired. People have usually used them if you bought them on a second-hand market, so it means you still have to go out and get a physical copy of the God of War Collection Volume 2, or yeah, and it's just really, that's a really expensive game to find right now, but it's one you should be thinking about getting as well if you're a big God of War person, or if you're somebody like me who wants to get into the full God of War series and have access to play that on the PlayStation 3. So this is huge. This is one of the biggest pieces of news, and I didn't comprehend it. I didn't understand it, and I was like, oh, so does that mean like the values of these are worth less than the other versions? And no, not at all. These are they're exactly the same. Now, some people might have preference that they might be like, oh, I'm going first edition only, so they get really specific into that. That's more like comic book collectors kind of mentality, which is where I come from. But for me, I understand the marketplace. I understand that there's multiple components that makes up a game. Sometimes it's good just to buy a game because the case art is in really good condition in that moment. So it's like, oh, okay, if I get my hands on the case art, then at least I can kind of like build it, and I can buy a disc, and then I can buy the manual, or I can get a case and manual, no disc. I'll buy a disc separately, and just, you know, there's different ways of going about stuff when it comes to video games. There's more components than there is to comic book. Comic book is usually just dead set one item, but this is made up from 3 components. And so yes, this is a fantastic piece of news. I'm so glad these arrived, because I was so worried about them not arriving. And as I said in the previous video where I'm building up collections, I have suddenly now got 6 more games in 2 discs to add to my collection. So excited for both of these. Killzone, I really wanted to get in ever since I remember I had like a PlayStation Magazine DVD that had the original Killzone, like the original Killzone, or Killzone 2, I think it was, on there, and it was Metal Gear Solid 4 at the time as well. Like, this was pre-release stuff. But yeah, so thrilled with these. So if you guys go over to VGP and go and check out what they've got available, but I will say the PS3 stuff is probably going to fly. They've got a Sonic bundle going on right now that's like £46, I think, for the entire Sonic bundle. If you spend over 75 Canadian dollars as well, you get free shipping. So I got free shipping with this. I'm going to get free shipping with the next batch as well. There's a couple of things you can do at the side as well that's going to help you potentially get like 5 Canadian dollars off. So this is insane, absolutely insane. Thrilled to have them both. I don't care that they are Canadian, North American versions. If you do, then obviously, you know, this probably isn't for you. But if you're not too fussed about that, if you're sort of the same boat as me, because it doesn't change the spine arts. The spine arts are still the same, so it doesn't change those. They're still going to look good on your shelf. It's just on the fronts here, they've got English and French on. So yeah, consider doing it. But I will say, this is the time as well to start thinking about PS4. Maybe go on there, pick up some of the PS4 games that they've got. The deals are really good on there. So in my next order, I'm doing God of War and Infamous, and then I'll kind of update you on that. Shall I open one with you? How much time are we in? We're in 11 minutes. Okay, let me open one quick with you then. Let's open up Killzone, because it's going to be more interesting. Killzone Remastered HD. Oh, a voucher for Killzone 2 and all the multiplayer maps. Okay, let's have a look at the Killzone one then. Because somebody mentioned that the dates on these codes may have been updated. I will say I hate the North American factory seal, because you'd never know. It could be resealed, but you know, that PlayStation strip you get at the bottom here in Japan or in the PAL region is like a dead giveaway. But yeah, anyway. Oh, crispy. No, don't go into his lawn. In his lawn? My neighbour's garden. So yes, look at that. Factory sealed. Now not factory sealed. This is mine. Oosh. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I nearly lost it forever. How the hell did that just click out? I nearly fell off my balcony. What the hell? Okay, so the tray in the middle is a little bit not so good. I'll look at that later. So the tray in the middle is not as secure, but there's disc 2, disc 1, Killzone 1 and 2 on there, and then Killzone 3 is in here as well. Let me just put this down a second because I'm scared about dropping it. But this was the other thing I wanted to check. This is the reason why I've opened it with you on camera, is because of this code here. So obviously I'm not going to show you the code, but I can confirm with you that this code says it is valid from 2012, 10th, 6th, 2012, which is not helpful because I can't remember how the Americans do their date order. I believe it's the month and the day. But anyway, until the 10th of the 10th, 2030. So I'm going to try and do this like this. Well, I will have used this code by the time you guys see the video anyway. Do it like that. Bang. I'm not sure if you can see it. It says 2030. So this now has an updated date, an updated expiry date to 2030. That's remarkable. So that means that if you were to buy the Infamous Collection and you get the voucher code for Festival of Blood, that is going to be valid for you to download from there. And Festival of Blood right now is like $15. So if you buy the Infamous Collection at like $25, then you get the Infamous Collection and that for that value. So right now VGP is literally one of the best places to get some brand new collections and the DLC, and to have all of that available. That is insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This again is a really important announcement. This is something I wanted to make sure that you guys sort of got the knowledge on, because it was mentioned last year and I didn't think about it. I didn't twig. I was like, oh, that's interesting, and then forgot all about it. And I think people are starting to cotton on. So I'm telling you, from this video, you go and look on that website, a bunch of stuff is being sold out. I've seen there's only 4 copies of Silent Hill Homecoming left. Those might be gone. Get your hands on these whilst you can. They've got some in stock. Metal Gear Solid 4 and Rising, they've had a restock of. So yeah, get your hands on some brand new PlayStation 3 releases. Sounds funny saying that, doesn't it? Insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been all from your boy Paisleys here at Foreign Depository, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.